That was airborne. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm Braden.
And I'm Ian from Wheel Every Weekend.
And we're here to test 5 different sets of shocks that we bought with our own money.
Yep, completely blind. We don't know what any of the shocks are that we tested in what order.
Yeah, and we're doing it all on the exact same truck, on the exact same terrain.
Yep, exact same tire pressure. Everything else we're keeping the same.
Yeah.
We're just going out to the desert. We're trying to figure out which shock is worth your money.
That was so good that I have nothing else to say.
What's up, guys? It's Nick again. Back at Ian's in the shop. We're gonna put on Bilsteins, and we're gonna see what the guys think after this. They still don't know. They're still blindfolded. Still have no idea what shocks have been on this truck. So we'll throw these in and we'll test them out tomorrow.
I found a cup that fits in the cup holder.
This is test numero 4, road test.
How's the cornering? A little loose.
Yeah.
Cornering's a bit loosey-goosey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the body roll is crazy.
The body roll's intense.
Yeah, there's a lot of body roll.
This compared to the first one, I would not believe this is the same vehicle.
Yeah.
If I drove them back to back on this road.
Yeah. You could tell instantly that it's a different set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of wild. Like we not even hit the dirt yet. What a crazy test that we're doing.
I know.
It's so bizarre not knowing what at all you're driving. Like it's a really cool experience that I don't think everybody really gets to have. That's why we're doing it for you.
Yep. It almost feels like the tires are aired down already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
We just switched drivers. I ate shit, trying not to look at the shocks.
Yeah, that's crazy compared to the last time. Yeah.
It's so bad. This is the worst out of all of them for on-road handling.
Yeah.
This is definitely a linear piston. Yeah, it's fine over this like,
the kind of like cracked surface.
I think these are a little too soft maybe.
Yeah.
And also these are brand new, so oh yeah. You see it keep going? We hit a dip in the road and it just went up once, landed, and then kept going. It couldn't recover right away.
The ride's nice, but I would prefer a little more quarter stability.
Yeah, I think if you have whatever this set of shocks are, you should leave your sway bar on.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is test number 4 in the dirt.
Yeah, this is our first dirt section. So far, dude. Wow, it's pretty dialed.
Actually, that feels pretty
Holy
good.
shit. Dude, it's f***ing good in the dirt.
It's got that weird clunkiness, but performance-wise, it is good. Yeah.
Wow, this is solid.
I'm interested to see what happens when we hit the whoopity-doos.
Yeah. This one we might be able to actually hit the whoops in.
Once it's aired down, yeah.
Yeah, air down in the dirt, it's dialed. Let's see how this is. Dude.
That was pretty good.
Dude.
That was quite good, actually.
This is dialed. Should I try and hit these?
Yeah. That was better.
The front is killer.
The back started to go crazy.
Yeah.
Are you sure that that's not the JIC that we're hitting?
Is that the JCO noise? It was pretty good in the dirt.
I feel like
these are the Bilsteins.
I think these are the Bilsteins.
Oh man.
I think these are the Bilsteins.
Dude, I think they are too now.
That felt really good.
Dude.
That felt really good.
Really good.
The back is pretty crazy, but the front feels amazing.
Even that.
Yeah, this feels the most controlled over this stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be the Bilsteins.
It has to. I don't think any other one would perform like this.
No.
And the clunk.
And make the clunk, yeah. It's the Bilsteins.
It's insane,
It's
yeah, right?
Bilsteins,
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
The back is bad.
Yeah, the back is...
Because the front was fine.
Yeah, the front is not an issue. It's the back bucking. And honestly, if you fix the back, it'll make the front feel better too.
Like, even that section, yesterday we were getting airborne.
Yeah.
I don't think we were really getting airborne.
I think we are getting airborne. Well, I think it just doesn't feel like it. Yeah. Dude, that was airborne for sure, I think, right? It's still not floating over the top of like deep, wide whoops. was better than the rest.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I feel like you could hit those a lot faster if the back was dialed. You can feel the bottom out is controlled.
Yeah.
Like, it just slows down and then extends.
Yeah.
So we're doing the little twister.
Yeah, we're twisting.
A little flexi section. Oh, that's awkward.
What was that?
This feels weird through here.
It does.
This feels super weird. Okay, we'll try with the locker because that was actually not that great.
No, it was bad. All right, let's try it again. Little twister with the locker on. See if we're doing any better.
It's not, yeah, the clunk is crazy.
It is crazy.
You feel that? Like it just goes clunk, 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 clunk. That must be hitting the top out section.
Yeah. All right, let's see how the logs are. Ooh.
It feels a little bouncier in this kind of stuff.
I will say I struggled on these logs yesterday trying to make it smooth.
Yeah, in the slow speed stuff, I feel like it's actually the least composed of the ones that we've done so far.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna sound like an idiot, but it feels too soft, and then it like has those clunks.
Yeah.
And so it like isn't a smooth transition the whole way through, you know?
It is interesting because if these are the Bilsteins, mine were the opposite of that, where I felt the ride zone was much too firm.
This does not feel as angled as it was before.
No, but is that because we're not as high, or is it flexing better?
Okay, going up this flexy hill. Feels very composed.
Good, let's see how it is when it hits the ledge. Oh, you don't even feel the ledge.
You don't even feel it.
Huh.
Yeah.
It turned that like sharp 90 into a nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
The other ones you like feel the hill go
Yeah.
up. These ones, it like the truck just stayed more or less level.
Yeah, but totally composed though. We're hitting the hill again. See if it's still good. All right, we're coming up to the ledge. That's the ledge right there. Damn.
And there's like no slipping or anything.
No, nothing. It's completely, all the tires are pushed firmly into the ground at all times.
Yeah, that was very nice.
You're not like losing traction on one because it's kind of getting weird.
Yeah. So test number 4.
Yeah.
I think we both have a strong feeling which ones these are. But
This
what's your thoughts?
This is the only one that I think we both think we know exactly what it is. I thought on road, it was fairly soft. My guess would be that it's valved to be used with a sway bar.
Yeah, it definitely had a lot more body roll than any of the other ones that we did. Like noticeable. So you would probably want to run a sway bar unless you were dedicating your truck to being more off-road.
Yeah, and I think off-road was killer.
Yeah, it was the best of the bunch for sure.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah. Like, if you made me ride back to back in shock number 1 versus shock number 4, I would think number 4 was long travel.
Yeah, it wasn't even the same truck.
It wasn't the same truck.
It wasn't at all.
It was so much better.
Yeah.
And there was quite a noticeable clunk, which is what makes me think it's the 8112s.
Yeah.
What's interesting is I've installed, 50 to 100 sets of these, and I haven't heard it that loud before. It was loud, dude, and jarring.
There was a lot of clunking going on, but if you know what it is, you don't worry about it. I think that's the big thing. Like, clunks are annoying when you don't know what they are.
Yeah, that's true.
but when you know what they are, you can just deal with it. And I think that's probably the case with this. I would take the performance gain over the clunking.
And the clunking is only off-road, too.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you're feeling that on road ever.
And I wonder if as it breaks in, it's quieter or something, because I swear the other ones I haven't heard it as well. And if it is what I think it is, too, I've road tested a bunch of them, and honestly, the ones I road tested are too firm on the road. I thought.
Yeah, whereas these ones were like had a very disconnected feeling. They just felt like you were kind of doing this a little bit when you're driving around.
They're possibly the softest of the bunch. I would say them and number 2 were about equally as soft.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to talk about it as if we just know what they are because I feel like it's so obvious, but yeah, that's why they're so composed on the bigger hits. Like, you could just rail into some of these bigger bumps that the other ones were really bouncing on, and they would just handle it.
There was a wash that intersected the road we were on at a 90, and we just literally cruised over the top of it. I just gave it some gas, and I didn't even feel it.
Yeah.
So, and we were doing like 30 to 40, and I know we were airborne over the top of it.
Yeah.
It just,
it just handled it fine. The back was bucking, but I feel like we were pushing that set harder just because we could.
Yeah, I think we were also driving faster, and all the rears bucked quite a bit. And I think that's
across the board they were all doing that. And I think once you add a bit more weight in the bed, I think you'd be okay. But definitely noticeable. I think the lack of up travel too played a big part. But then when we did the rock crawling sections, you definitely you go over a dip and it felt clunky, like it wasn't just a smooth progression in the travel. It was just like a I don't know how to explain that.
It's probably engaging the other pistons too, because I can take it apart, but there's like a floating bit that another piston engages, so it is changing the rate as it goes.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd say for all the across the board, they were really good.
Fantastic,
I'd say if you're strictly on road, maybe throw a sway bar on and it'd be better. Slow speed stuff, like the rock crawling stuff, I wouldn't probably do them, honestly.
No, I think I'd still tell people just get some 2.0s and just use the money you save on gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what I tell people a lot.
Yeah,
honestly.
I tell people the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Just buy the cheaper stuff and get out more.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. We're both very confident these are the Bilsteins.
There's no question in my mind.
Yeah.
These are the Bilsteins.
Yeah. Well, let's see them.
Let's see it.
Let's see them.
All right, no surprise.
Yep. Yeah, just that JCO and what is it? RCO?
RCO, yeah.
Are so noticeable in these shots.
You can feel them. And what's interesting is I've ridden in maybe 5 applications of these and I haven't heard the JCO before. But this one, it was loud and jarring.
To the point where we had to get them checked to make sure that they weren't falling off. But,
I can't believe, I don't know if they changed the design or something, but I've even given you a ride in our Tundra, which has the same thing, and you can't hear the JCO like that.
Not at all. But super interesting. They were great. They were really good.
A little soft on road though, which I'm surprised by, because again, all the other ones I've had in here are too firm. So sometimes I will revalve these and make them softer, but this one I'd have to go the opposite.
Yeah, that is an interesting part of it, but I feel like maybe they've learned because
because Bilstein is known for the digressive valving, which people don't really like going slow. And you got to think about what the base customer is for this. They might not be smashing through whoops, but maybe they're doing low speed fire road type stuff, in which case having that really soft ride zone is exactly what they want.
Yeah,
they want to do 10 miles an hour over nuisance rocks and stuff.
Yeah, and I think at that point, they're so good, at that point you're just nitpicking for exactly what your driving style is.
Yeah,
but I think it's a really good base too. And if you wanted to do more on road, you just let the sway bar on.
Knowing what I know about Bilstein, these are tuned to be run with the sway bar.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So cool. No surprise. I guess we're gonna find out the 5th and final shock now.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. Man, this was an awesome test. I want to thank Nick for installing all the shocks. I want to thank you guys for coming down here and doing this with me. This was super sick. If you guys like stuff like this, make sure you like and subscribe to Overland Outfitters. We're trying to do a bunch more of these tests just to make sure that we know when we're recommending something
that it's the best.
That it's the best.
Yeah. And go follow Ian on Wheel Every Weekend's YouTube and Instagram. He's got a lot of way more in-depth stuff.
So cool. We'll catch you on the next one.